everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMart leads and inquiries to Salesforce for nutrition supplements. So as the owner of a nutrition supplements business, I am receiving many leads and inquiries on my IndiaMart. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead or the new inquiry, it should be automatically added to my Salesforce account. Now doing this manually will be a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between IndiaMart and Salesforce. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new lead or the new inquiry in my IndiaMart, it will be automatically added to my Salesforce account. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMart leads and inquiries to Salesforce for nutrition supplements. For this, we are going to create automation between IndiaMart and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect exists now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to add IndiaMart leads and inquiries to Salesforce for nutrition supplements. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and here I am going to select this IndiaMart automations and then click on create. Now here, as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add IndiaMart leads and inquiries to Salesforce for nutrition supplements, which means whenever I will receive new lead or the new inquiry in my IndiaMart, it will be automatically added to my Salesforce account, which means whenever I will receive new lead or the new inquiry from my IndiaMart, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I receive new lead or the new inquiry from IndiaMart, and then action says do this, then add that to Salesforce. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take IndiaMart, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new leads. Now I have to make connection between IndiaMart and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my IndiaMart with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my IndiaMart account. So this is my IndiaMart account, and this is the seller's dashboard of IndiaMart. On the left hand side, where I can see all these options, here I am going to click on this lead manager, and then I have to click on this three dots, from where I have to go to this import export leads, and then click on this push API. Now under this push API integration, I have to first select the source, and then I have to enter my CRM platform name. So here in this drop down, I can find all the sources. Here I am going to select this as other, and then I have to enter my CRM platform name and the webhook listener URL. So this is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So first I am going to enter my CRM platform name, which is Pabbly Connect, and then I have to enter my webhook listener URL. So I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect workflow, copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here, and then I have to click on the save details. Now I need to select the reason that why I want to connect my Pabbly Connect with IndiaMart, and in this drop down I can find all the reasons. Here I am going to select this as I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance. You can select according to your choice and preference, and then we have to click on this click to generate OTP. Now after entering the OTP which I have received on my number, I am going to click on this submit. So here we have successfully added the webhook URL which we were provided in our Pabbly Connect workflow here in IndiaMart. And now if I go back to Pabbly Connect, I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission or send a test query to my business. For that, I am going to open my profile in incognito mode which I have created in IndiaMart and send a query to my own business from that profile. Now after I send the query, Pabbly Connect should capture all the details here in this workflow, and this will show us that the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMart, that is successful. So here I am going to open my profile. So this is my profile, my name is this, phone number is this, email address is latest@pablytudes.com, address is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, India, company is Latest Company, and now I am going to search for my business which is this one. And after searching for my business, I simply have to click on this contact supplier. Now in this box, I need to add my query. So let's say my query is hello. So this is my query. Hello, what is the minimum order quantity for ABC Total Lean Protein? Waiting for your reply. Thanks. Now I'm going to click on this next, and as this field is not a required one, I'm going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully submitted my query from my profile to my own business, and now let's open my Pabbly Connect workflow and check whether it has captured all these details there or not. And here I can see that I have instantly captured the response. The status is success. I have received the unique query ID, and this query ID will be unique for every query that will be received. I have received the response subject which is requirement for Pabbly Connect free demo available. Then the state as Madhya Pradesh. The name of the sender is this. Then I have received the phone number, email address as latest@pablytudes.com. Country is this. Company name is Latest Company. City is Bhopal. Address is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. And then I have received the product name which is Pabbly Connect free demo available. And over here I have received the exact same query which I have just sent from my profile to my own business. Hello, what is the minimum order quantity for ABC Total Lean Protein? Waiting for your reply. Thanks. So this is the same exact query that we have just sent. Now after receiving all these details, we can say that the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMart, that is successful. And now whenever I will receive new lead or the new inquiry in my IndiaMart, I will start receiving the response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive new lead or the new inquiry, I want to add that to my Salesforce. So then in my action application, I'm going to take Salesforce. And then in my action event, I'm going to take this create lead. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on this save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Salesforce. Here I have already logged in my Salesforce account, and that's why I just need to click on this allow to grant away some permissions. And I'm going to do this because my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization, and here authorization successful. So Salesforce is connected with Pabbly Connect, and next I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter the first name, and I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. Now when I click on any of these fields, I can see this IndiaMart, and when I click on this, I can see all the response received from there. Now I need to enter the first name and the last name separately, but over here we can see that I have received the full name of the lead. So now we need to format this. For that, I'm going to use one more action application before this action application by clicking on this add action button and search for a feature by Pabbly, which is text formatter. And then in my action event, I'm going to take this split text and then click on this connect. Now I need to enter the text that I want to split. So the text that I want to split is the name of the lead, which is this one. and then I'm going to enter the separator. So reading this help desk, I'm going to enter the separator as space. So I'm going to copy this and paste that over here. And then in the segment index, I'm going to select this as all and then click on the save and send test request. Now here I can see my first name has been separated with my last name, and now I can use these values in my action step. So here I have received the response from text formatter. So I'm going to click on this and enter my first name as this one and then enter my last name as this one. Now I need to enter the title. So in this title field, I am going to enter the product name which I have received in my IndiaMart response, and the product name was Pabbly Connect free demo available. So I will enter that. And then in the company name, I have received the response as latest company. So I will enter that. Now I have received the response for the phone number. So following the same process, I will enter the phone number as, and then I need to enter the email address. So the email address that we have received in the response is latest@pabblitudes.com. And then I have not received the response for this website URL. So for now, I am going to skip this. If you have received the response, you can enter following the same process. In the description, I want to add the query that I have received. So here the query was this one: what is the minimum order quantity for ABC Total Lean Protein? Now in the lead source, I am going to select this as web, status as open not contacted, rating as hot, and then I need to enter the street. So here I am going to enter the address. So here this is the address, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and then I need to enter the city name. So the city name was this one, and then I need to enter the country name. So the country was this one. Now over here, mapping is important, so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request button. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Now I need to open my Salesforce and check whether this lead has been created there or not. So this is my Salesforce account, and on the top I can see all these options. Here I am going to click on this leads, and then under this recent items, I can see that I have created this lead. So let's open this. And here I have created this lead. So the name was this one, phone number was this, email address was latest@pabblitudes.com, rating was hot, company name was latest company, title was Pabbly Connect free demo available, lead status was open not contacted, source was web, address was Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, India, and then the description was, hello, what is the minimum order quantity for ABC Total Lean Protein? Waiting for your reply, thanks. So here, as soon as my workflow has been executed, I have received the response as this lead been created in my Salesforce account. And now to summarize, we took IndiaMart as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We send the query from my profile to my own business and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the lead. So we took Salesforce as our action application. As we have received the full name of the lead in my IndiaMart response, so we needed to split the first name with the last name. So we took text formatter as my action application, separated the first name with the last name, and then mapped all these values in my Salesforce action step. Entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the save and send test request button, and received the response as this lead been created in my Salesforce account automatically and instantly. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between IndiaMart and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.